Whether they're immortal warriors, superpowered royalty, or one of the most celebrated Broadway musicals of all time, we have you covered for what to stream this July.
It sounds pretty dope.
On this IMDbrief, we take a look at the most anticipated streaming titles for July 2020. If you want some explosive action for Independence Day, then check out the second season of the Amazon original series, Hanna, which returns on July 3rd. If you haven't watched the first 8 episodes, A, you better get started, and B, the series follows a highly trained teenager as she tries to escape the clutches of a high-ranking CIA agent. Not much is known about the second season, but it will likely further explore the mysterious program U-Tracks, which created Hanna.
I want to give you a normal life.
But I'm not normal, am I?
If you're seeking something that echoes the voices of the recent protests in response to the brutal murder of George Floyd, then move your attention to the critically acclaimed Fruitvale Station from filmmaker Ryan Coogler. The powerful film is free to watch on IMDb TV all of July and follows the tragic story of Oscar Grant III, played by Michael B. Jordan, on New Year's Day in 2009. The heinous real-life murder of Oscar by a Bay Area rapid transit police officer sparked protests and riots in Northern California and parallels the countless other acts of violence perpetrated by police against African Americans in the United States.
In many ways, when we saw what happened to him, it was kind of like looking into a mirror and seeing it happen to yourself.
Up next, we have a double dose of Disney Plus titles, starting with the Tony Award-winning phenomenon Hamilton, created by and starring Lin-Manuel Miranda. The movie, which will be available July 3rd, was shot live in 2016 with the production's original cast.
Monsieur Hamilton!
Monsieur Lafayette!
In command where you belong!
Are you saying no sweat?
The new film, Secret Society of Second-Born Royals, available July 17th, puts an interesting spin on the classic Disney prince and princess stories. The movie showcases a team of young nobles from around the world who are second in line to be queens or kings. But being a second-born royal means you have a special gene that grants you superpowers.
We're superheroes?
Yep. And if you're in the mood for some more superpowered shenanigans, then these next 2 Netflix titles will hit the spot. On July 10th, sit back and enjoy Charlize Theron in The Old Guard. The action-packed film is based off the comic series of the same name created by Greg Rucka and Leandro Fernandez, and follows a group of immortal mercenaries as they fight to keep their existence a secret.
Throughout history, we've protected this world, fighting in the shadows. But it's nearly impossible to disappear in the world we live in today.
If you like your superhero antics to be a bit weirder, then get ready for the second season of The Umbrella Academy, available July 31st. The show is based on the comic series by My Chemical Romance frontman Gerard Way and artist Gabriel Ba, and follows a dysfunctional superpowered family who must reunite to save the world from time-traveling killers in cartoonish masks and a mysterious cataclysmic threat. Even though there is little known about the second installment, we're excited to see what happens next based on the apocalyptic cliffhanger finale from the first season.
Get up, we're going.
Where?
Save the world.
Oh, is that all?
If you missed out on the critically acclaimed ESPN docuseries The Last Dance, which charts the success of Michael Jordan and the 90s Chicago Bulls as they try to complete their second three-peat, fear not, because on July 19th, all 10 episodes will be available on Netflix. The series focuses on the hyper-competitive nature of Jordan and his win-at-all-costs attitude that inspired and infuriated those around him. It also features never-before-seen footage from the team's 97-98 season and new interviews with basketball legends, celebrities, and Michael Jordan himself.
Our mentality was to go out and win at any cost.
Make sure to add these shows and films to your watch list. For more titles to stream and trending stories, stay glued to imdb.com/imdbrief.